Street skateboard. This is the most common type seen in skate parks and on city streets. It features a short deck, usually between 30 and 33 inches long, with a symmetrical popsicle shape and pronounced double kicks at both the nose and tail. Developed in the late 1980s and early 1990s as skateboarding shifted from pools to urban environments, it allows riders to perform ollies, kickflips, and grinds with precision. Its concave deck and relatively hard wheels provide the pop and control needed for technical tricks, while remaining versatile enough for transition skating. Longboard. Longboards are longer decks, often exceeding 36 inches, designed primarily for cruising and downhill riding. They emerged from the surfing culture of California in the 1950s and 1960s, where skaters sought to replicate wave-like carving motions on pavement. With a wider stance, softer wheels, and often minimal or no kicktails, they offer stability at higher speeds and smooth turns. Riders use them for relaxed commutes across town or high-speed descents on winding roads, where balance and flow matter more than aerial maneuvers. Cruiser skateboard. Cruisers blend elements of street boards and longboards into a compact, practical shape for everyday transportation. Typically 28 to 36 inches long with a subtle kicktail and softer, larger wheels, they provide a comfortable ride over rough sidewalks and cracks. Popular in urban settings since the revival of cruising culture in the 2000s, they prioritize smoothness and maneuverability over trick performance. Many riders choose them for short commutes to work or school, where quick stops and easy carrying matter. Mini cruiser. Mini cruisers are smaller versions of standard cruisers, often under 28 inches with plastic or wooden decks and very soft wheels. They gained popularity in the 2000s as portable options for beginners and casual riders. Their compact size makes them easy to toss into a backpack, yet they still deliver a fun, rolling experience on flat ground or light hills. Distinct for their playful feel rather than serious performance, they appear frequently among younger skaters or as secondary boards for quick neighborhood rides. Old school skateboard. Old school boards recall the wide, often symmetrical or slightly directional decks of the 1970s and 1980s pool and vert era. They measure around 9 to 10 inches wide, with minimal concave and sometimes graphic-heavy tops. These shapes developed during skateboarding's early boom in empty swimming pools and provided stability for carving and basic aerials. Today, they appeal to riders seeking a retro aesthetic or smoother transition riding, standing out for their forgiving platform compared to narrower modern street decks. Pintail Longboard. Pintail longboards feature a tapered, pointed shape at both ends, resembling a surfboard or arrow. This design, common in classic longboarding since the 1990s, reduces wheel bite during deep carves and enhances stability at speed. Riders often use them for relaxed cruising or gentle downhill runs, where the narrow ends allow fluid turns without the board catching. They differ from drop-through models by keeping trucks mounted directly under the deck, giving a more traditional, surf-inspired feel. Surfskate. Surfskates mimic the pumping and carving motion of ocean surfing on dry land. They use a specialized truck system, often with a spring or pivot mechanism at the front, that generates forward momentum through bodyweight shifts. Popularized in the 2000s as a training tool for surfers, these boards have shorter decks similar to cruisers, but with highly responsive handling. They excel in tight turns and flowy lines in parking lots or dedicated pump tracks, offering an engaging ride even without hills or pushes. Freestyle Skateboard. Freestyle boards focus on technical flat-ground tricks and were dominant in the 1970s and 1980s before street skating took over. They tend to be slightly longer with symmetrical shapes, softer wheels, and sometimes unique nose and tail designs for manual balancing. Distinct in their emphasis on precision and creativity rather than speed or big airs, they remain in use among dedicated flatland riders who perform complex combinations of spins, flips, and balances in open spaces. Carver Skateboard. Carver skateboards incorporate a specialized truck system designed to replicate the lean and pump of surfing. The front truck allows exaggerated turning that builds speed with each carve, making the board feel alive underfoot. Developed in the early 2000s for surf training, they pair well with shorter decks and are commonly seen at beaches or urban spots where riders want to flow continuously without constant pushing. Their responsive nature sets them apart from standard cruisers, turning simple rides into dynamic, surf-like sessions.